that it works. Yeah, 40 people, not 40K. So the audio is still bad somehow. Okay, that sucks. Might have to do with the Apple encoder. Yeah, but I don't think so. It's probably something here in OBS. Let's try the properties. Let's use universal audio. That's what it's supposed to be. And it works like that. Okay. Hey, okay. Some people are saying that it's good. It's all good? For real? We can hear now. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, yeah. Obviously, there's a latency between what I see in the chat room and what happens on camera in the actual room. But yeah, I love the feedback I'm getting, the help that you guys provide me with. It's awesome. This kind of software thing still tells me that the audio is not right, but of course it's not. I'm just rerouting stuff back and forth using an external audio interface that's not supposed to be done like this, but you can trick it. Yeah, it's audio all the time now. Cool. Please bear with me for a couple of more minutes and just test this thing out. The audio here works. That's fantastic. The question is if the audio here works. The piano, super. Awesome. Thanks. Yeah. As always, it took me a little bit of time, but it is what it is. The last time I did this quite frequently, the entire system that YouTube uses for doing live streams, especially on schedules, worked differently from how it works now, which, of course, made me all messed up. Are we getting a big latency between the visual stuff and the audio? Like, is that decently in sync? Impossible for me to double check on that myself. So yeah, sync, thumbs up, or sync, thumbs down. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry guys, but this is so much fun. Feels so cool. I've done this again a couple of weeks ago on Twitch, just for the fun of it, and one of the things made it into a video. Hopefully you've seen that, because, yeah. And I had like 2 or 3 people watching and helping me out with technical stuff as always. But here we have like 50 people, and it feels so much more... it feels better and more fun to be with actual people. People are saying thumbs up about the sync, and that's also cool. And the thing here is that now, with my nice multiple camera angles that I've... okay, that's not nice. My bad. I'm still a little bit rusty here. Bear with me. We are obviously working on the MPC X SE today because I can. That's pretty much what it is. And I want to rearrange my windows so I can see the chat over there and see my stream over there. That makes a lot of sense. So if I do that, or even worse, that again, I can see what I'm doing. But yeah, MPC X SE, MPC X Special Edition. Let's stay here for a little while and try to make some sort of music. I haven't like prepared anything, as I never do, but I found a sample earlier today that I feel could be kind of cool to visit and see if it could become something, you know. That's not always the case. Sometimes you pull up a sample and things just goes south and you're not able to do anything. And that could be the thing, but you know, the sample I've chosen for this session feels promising and kind of high in energy, whatever like that. And again, the MPC X SE, you know, as I said in my video I posted like when this one launched, I haven't had an MPC X before, so this is new to me, and I am going to be a little bit slow with like connecting the dots in my brain about what tuning knob does what thing in what menu, because it's a bit different from the MPC 1 and the MPC Live and the Key 61. Different, not worse, better in many ways. But still, you know, learning everything again, even though it's the same system, learning all the shortcuts and everything takes a little bit of time. So sometimes I'm sure I'm going to go into like the menu to go into my channel mixer or whatever. And in actuality, I can just hit this one and go there. And it takes a little bit of time to get used to stuff like that, but all of these shortcuts are well placed out, and you know, if you learn how to use them, everything makes total sense. And that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, 50 people, everyone's here just for me. You know what? I am excited about having 50 viewers on a live stream since I don't do a lot of them. And my channel is growing, but kind of slowly. And however, I'm excited to be here, and I'm excited to have you guys along for this little creative journey we're going on tonight. It's awesome. And I'm thankful for everyone in here. And, you know, the chat room is a cool thing to have as a little person on the side helping me out. The screen, yeah, the screen is definitely one of the big selling points here. This size of a display is awesome, and it makes sense on a device like this, but because the device itself is kind of large, and when you're working on it, especially like this with a keyboard and mouse like this, navigating a computer at the same time, you are in a little bit of a distance. There is a distance between you and the machine, and then having a bigger display just makes sense. So when I use it, I don't know if I necessarily like, you know, if I see it as bigger because it's a bigger distance. That's how eyes work. Whatever. It's cool. It's nice. It's awesome. I love it. And Marlo Diggs is in the chat room. Hey, Marlo. I appreciate you being here, as well as everyone else. And it bugs me that I'm getting this notification that the audio has too many tracks. Ugh. As long as you guys don't complain, I don't care that the YouTube system of stuff complains. So yeah. And I'm actually seeing a few names in the chat room that I recognize from way back. Cresshead is always showing a lot of love and always being in the chat room. Love that. Comments on every single video. That's awesome. Yeah. So, I'm not really here tonight to just sit here and talk. And I could talk about the MPC X for MPC X Special Edition 4 hours at end. Don't get me wrong, I could easily do that. But the plan here is to create music, make a little bit of beats. And as I said, I have already picked out a sample, kind of high energy, an Asian an Asian sample with some vocals in a language that I can't speak, and some cool instrumentation and a lot of like brass and those like angry like. Brr. I could see myself making some sort of an EPMD kind of beat, or maybe even an MOP kind of beat, but I don't do kind of beats or type beats. I just make beats, and whatever happens, happens. The audio there. Now you can see the audio level. And everything looks okay. So what we want to do here is, I think I have the sample here. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into it and just zone out and be in my own little bubble here and talk about stuff every now and then. If you've ever watched any of my live streams before, even though it was a while ago, that's normally what I do. I work on a little bit and I get into the zone, and then hey, you guys are here, and I get into talking and answering questions and whatever happens. One thing I noticed with your new setup, your top-down cam has autofocus and sometimes jumps out of focus. Yeah, and that is fine with me. Now in this live stream, if it happens a lot, please tell me in the chat room and I could do a little bit of adjusting. But yeah, I always keep all my cameras in autofocus mode just because I'm lazy. But it's, of course, a lot better to just nail the focus. I could do that on that stationary camera, of course, but whatever. It is what it is, and if it bugs you too much, tell me in the chat. So, what we are talking about here is a sample. See what I'm saying? Epic, big sounds. You know? I'm sorry about that stupid smile on my face, but if you know, you know. If you know, you know. First step here would obviously be to just go into the chopping mode and zoom in on this beautiful display. Can you see that one properly? Yeah, that's actually one of the things about this one. Doing live streams and videos and stuff, and kind of know that you guys are able to see anything that's happening on the screen. It's kind of cool to me. Oh, that's a bad angle for me though. Yeah. Can't have that. And you know, this is one of the things. What I normally would do would have to be to go in here and scroll and zoom. And now I've got this knob right here to zoom and this one to scroll. And the less I have to interact with the actual touchscreen, the happier I am. Not for effects and stuff. You know what I'm saying. Maybe... yeah, I'm just gonna start adding slice points here and then go back and readjust them after the fact, because that's just what we do here. Might be a little bit too much, but let's start with too much and turn things down. Not in terms of volume, turning it down in terms of energy and aggression or whatever. You know, just that. God. It's not always the style of samples I go for, but in this case, I couldn't leave this one alone. My bad, my bad. Actual vocals like this could be tricky because I don't know what they're saying, and using it in the wrong context and in the wrong way could be problematic. So let's not. We could do stuff like that though. A different type of vibe, but let's just keep the slices. You know. You heard that? I hope the audio gets to you the right way, because this is pretty cool. They are saying these are not the pads you're looking for. Not? I think it is. I mean, realistically speaking, that whole super aggressive EPMD, MOP type of boom, 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 not really my style. But you know, sometimes you just have to do things. And also just screams like that one. Let's turn that one to 0 snap. Let's keep these like... G-Baben. Okay, now it's just too busy, I think. Okay, that one has a different kind of vibe to it. Oh, I love the strings over there though. Can I use a tiny one like that? Maybe not, but yeah. Oh. Some of the slices over here might be too much, but this? Okay, come on. Oh. There we have some strings. Come on. Use, okay, challenge. Use only the vocal chops in the sequence and play it for a Chinese rapper. Hope it's not offensive. Sounds like too much of a risk to take. Let's do on the third. No, 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 no. Okay, and that became sad. Okay, is that 31 slices? Yeah, sure. So let's just shift and convert into, oh, I could do that. Into pad parameters. Can I complain a little bit? I have some complaints here. Let's keep them to a little bit later in this video. Now we have 138 people watching. That's cool. Hello everyone, and I appreciate you being here. Convert. Let's do it. Let's go back to the main. Let's go over here. Let's assign. Yeah. And now starts. First of all, maybe let's check out the actual program edit. And it says that it's in F sharp minor. Okay. So let's check out some different pitch modes. I don't seem to have a lot of drums on the SP. -5 semitones. Okay, maybe something like. Oh, by accident, that became. Okay, -5 semitones. Let's try something different. Let's go +4. Became too intensive. Too intense. Oh. Okay. So, without necessarily thinking too much about anything, I am graduating towards, okay, words, gravitating towards, levitating, I'm levitating towards these samples, I'm gravitating, whatever, sorry about that, okay. You know, a simple line like that kind of makes me more excited than. That was crazy though. Maybe we could. And that should. Now we change the pitch. Okay, so that's a sharp minor. Okay, from a musical standpoint, it seems to be correct. A sharp minor. And then I had something over here. Yeah, the strings. I'm not sure that the strings make sense. Yes, I am. No. Oh. And it feels like I need. No. Da 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 da. Is it actually there? Maybe. So let's go for... Okay. We are onto something. Let's go -2. I'm just switching around. Why am I talking all the time? Yeah. Is that what I want to... Yeah, slow down your BPM. Yeah. But I'm also kind of getting excited, and then I always tend to like pitch my samples to like... You know? And I don't want that. You might be wrong. 80 BPM, slower than I normally work in, but yeah. Because what's that? That's like crazy fast. What's the rack on your left? Yeah, I built that one. I built this rack unit when I installed myself in the studio space in my basement. It's just 4 pieces of wood. It works flawlessly though. That one, those samples you can get about 4 songs out of. Yeah, so many variations. I know. It's way too fast. Yeah, I totally agree. Thank you. I totally agree. And this is the balancing act of being me. I'm like getting excited about an idea or a track, and then I increase the pitch and the speed, and then I slow it down a little bit. And honestly, sometimes I feel like my beats are maybe a little bit on the faster side, even though they might not always necessarily benefit from that. And that's why I try to pick like stuff like 92 or 94 for some reason. So yeah, let's get into my main page here. And yeah, as you can see here, my preset is set to 90. Let's go down to, I don't think 80 is right, but 81. You know? $85. Let's not think more about this. Let's just go 85. And okay, that came kind of natural. Bars, number 4, enter, and you know, خلاص. Or yeah. Please see my super chat. I had a question. A super chat, that's the ones that like costs money, right? Let's sorry if I missed. Okay, this one. Whew. Sorry, I thank you for telling me. Can you change the tempo and the sample adjusts like Machine's audio plugins? I am really sorry, Mark. You would have to specify that somehow. I don't understand. Can you change the tempo and the sample adjusts like machines audio plugins. Like when you record a piece of audio into the timeline as a recording instead of a sample, and then turn down the tempo of the sequence, your question is whether or not the audio follows. I do that sometimes, but normally I stick with the tempo. I don't know. Let's try. Let's try that out real quick. Just because. So let's I should be able to do this pretty quickly. Audio 1. That's in stereo though, and I don't want that. I hate everything in stereo. Let's record. We don't need to do 4 bars for this though. Let's do 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and no click. Metronome, record. Okay. And let's change the BPM. Boom. Let's go up. No. Not automatically. It seems like. Nope. Of course, I could go in and edit the audio and apply some time stretching from one BPM value to another BPM value. But if it just follows along, like elastically, for this quick test, my answer is no. But I think I've done something kind of similar to that before. But it all depends on how you choose to record the audio. Because if you record the audio in bits and pieces on the timeline and then adjust, of course things will apply. But yeah, I hope that was me trying to address that question. And that's what happens when you do a super chat, I guess. Mark Lamar, have you written anything else? Mark Lamar, where are you? Yeah, time stretch. Stan provided some type of answer. Who's Stan? Who is Stan? Probably someone in here. Please see my super chat, and you reminded me twice. I'm the worst YouTuber ever. But yeah, warp it, as Marlo says. You could warp the audio and then it applies, but just like a straight up recording like that and then adjusting the thing, no. Doesn't work like that. So let's go back to the MIDI track, and here we are. And we said 85 BPM. Now I went back to 92 just because I'm that kind of guy. 85. And we want to hear the metronome. And we have the recorded audio. My bad. Erase. Cool. I don't know. Let's go into this Because I feel like is it that note? It might be. So let's copy this pad over here. And I didn't show what I did, right? The camera was on me all the time. Blah. I suck. Sorry. That's... yeah. I know that you want the overhead shot, and now it's here. I want I don't know if that's is that a yo? Okay, the next obvious step here, because I'm kind of losing momentum because I went into that whole ordeal. Sorry again. Let's just refocus. And when we refocus, we need to add something different. Now I have my, the main idea here. It's kind of repetitive, but I think I could play some stuff on top of it. But let's also add another drum program and go into the browser. And let's go for some drums just to get a starting point. Let's go into Gold Dust. Or let's go into, yeah, let's, whatever. Yeah, that's not the drums I want to use. Bass house, this is not right. That's more like it. And when I do this, I mean, obviously a route here could be to go sound designing and make drums, make a kick sound and a snare and whatever. But I just want to load up some kind of preset group thing to get started. And I'm paying attention to the kick and the snare more than anything. Yeah, that's too classic. Should do something like that someday. Sure, chopping a drum break could definitely be, but in this case I just want some kind of starting point. And I guess that notification of me getting an email came through. I need to get back to this thing. Okay. That could be it. Let's load that one up. Yeah, it's a bit chaotic. I know. That's just my process. Yeah, that could obviously work. Love the snare, hate the kick. No, cancel. Oh, yeah. I doubt it, but let's use that one too. What's funny here is that this is so much just a case of personal preference. I like my drums to be kind of old schooly, you know, to fit into what I do. But when it goes too old school, I get like, yeah, cringy. It's too obvious. That sounded like that Jurassic 5. Concrete schoolyard, right? Losing it. Sure. Okay, so we have 3 different drum programs to choose from, or 4 even. And let's switch to the sample again. What's a magic trick? I saw something about a magic trick. Tell me about the magic trick. You may be able to... Oh, something about... Cool. Yeah. So what we are working with is basically the sound of... and we want some drums to go with something like that, right? Ah. No. Obviously became this super shuffly kind of thing. I could do things like that for hours just by using the presets. But that's not what we're here for. And he did it again. Okay. I am, again, levitating towards this one. I know that's not the word. That kick drum some sort of gain thing going on here. Let's check. Yeah, a brush compressor. Let's not. Together with maybe that kick drum. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know, but I'm gonna keep on working anyways. Track 1. Yeah, and let's go back here. We haven't decided on a pitch mode. I don't need to decide, but now we're on 5. How did that happen? +3 has a better vibe. No, 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 no. That one. It all became polyphonic. My bad. And now the strings doesn't come through as good. That's also something to take into consideration. I'm not gonna go crazy with time stretching and stuff here, or warping. Fine tune? What's this? No. I think I like +3. And I think I've collected my thoughts pretty well at this point. So let's, yeah. Now I made a mistake. I don't have any audio. Huh. And that's when he knew. What did I do? Huh. No, I did something bad. Nothing is muted, right? This is not supposed to happen. This entire thing doesn't work. What happened? Okay. Relax, slow down, breathe for a minute. Out 1 and 2 on that one, for sure. Out 1 and 2 on that one too. Sending it to the program. That's right. How? Okay. Full level, first of all, to make sure that or did I just stumble upon a bug of some sort? Is that what's happening? I kind of doubt that's what it is. I just think I made a mistake of some sort. I have done something before where I accidentally turn off a channel in a different mode, like just turn it off. And I'm not sure where to find that anymore. Can't get any sound out of anything else than track 1. How come? No, I didn't accidentally solo anything. That's the first thing I checked too. Okay, sure. I'm just stupid. Of course I could save stream 28 whatever on there. Of course. Save and restart. I'm just afraid I messed something up and I can't trace my steps back. And we've already been live for an hour. That's crazy. That's crazy. Mixer page. Yeah, but which one? No, nothing there. Nothing there. And nothing here. Track 1, track 2. Let's see if we can go here and we can just I called it stream 28. Let's just reload the project. So that one still works. And the drums doesn't work. And the settings are the same. I doubt that it helps to restart. I've done this actually once or twice before on try undo 20 times. That's too late now. I reloaded the project. But seriously, I don't want to spend a lot of time like this. Frankly, this sucks. Output 1 and 2. So what happens if I browse for how would that help? Oh shit, I am on bank B. Is that it? Is that what it is? That's not good. That's not good at all. And that's it for me and for tonight. Let's just end this thing right now. Thanks. Not actually. But yeah, that was really, really, really disappointing. Fuck. Ah. I checked on everything. I checked my solos. I checked my mutes. I went into this weird page where I never spent time. The sequence thing with the. I checked everything. A couple of times in stress and everything. But I didn't check that I was in the actual in the right bank. That's the entire thing. That's the entire problem. How? I went here, track 1. Everything works. Track 2. Nothing works. Of course it doesn't. The pads doesn't even light up. Here we are. I suck. I suck. So yeah, let's try to get back to focus. I think I like that snare. Maybe with a little bit of distortion. So disappointed in myself. Actually, for real. I don't know why I care so much about these things, but it feels awful to not be able to. Yeah, this is cool. This is really cool with the X. That all the sequencer. Now, when I figured out that I want to record a drum loop or whatever, all of these settings that I have to go to the screen to do, like turning my metronome on or off and the time correction and stuff. I can't access that otherwise, but yeah, everything is on here. So, time correction, no, off. Sequence, 4 bars, starting with 1, ending with 4. Everything is over here, and metronome enable on the record. Yeah, super handy stuff. And let's make some drums. Totally not the vibe I'm trying to go for. Again, let me recalibrate. Okay, so maybe something more in the lines of. And let's try to keep the time. And record. The last try. I want to switch it up at the end, more than that. I love the placement of the undo button, by the way. Just works. Yeah, something like that. And I know I should go in there and adjust my velocity levels for the hi-hat. And maybe we're going to do that later. But for now, it is what it is. that one needs to be. You see, I'm learning the yeah, and let's try a little bit of something is off with the sound of the snare. Maybe how it's sequenced. Let's check that out first. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go to the right track maybe. And let's nudge. Nope. Nope. Let's nudge the hi-hats. Nope. No, it's not the snare. It's actually the kick. It's not, I wanted to say that it's too punchy, but that's not the truth of it all. It's got too much high gain. Enhancer can only gain. Stupid. Let's go into the EQ. I kind of want to make it less punchy is not the right thing to say, but less like digital, if that makes sense. Let's see if we can do something really simple here. That sounds better to me. A lot better, actually. Pitched it down 6 semitones. You can do a lot of things just by pitching things back and forth and applying a little bit of equalization. I don't say that it's always enough, but doing stuff like that can take you kind of close to the end goal. So, that's what that is on track 1. I know for a fact that's the route I'm gonna go for. And when I'm done with this one, I guess I'm gonna be somewhere at like 92 BPM. but it's also kind of good to be me. Now my headphones made a noise. Still work? Yeah. So let's think about this for a second. My main, I haven't recorded it yet, but it feels like my main kind of line pattern here. It's gonna be like and then add some oh. Okay, let's focus on that one. Okay, because let's go here and let's add a tail. Or maybe let's actually add a rhythmical delay. Analog sync. Not like that, but we're talking in 8 notes. Yeah. And yeah. That's a common trick for me, I know, but I think it's kind of cool. Especially when you end something. Ding ding doo doo. Makes sense. But again, I need to do something different because it feels too repetitive. That one can also be adjusted. Let's go to the envelopes. Increase the attack. Let's see if we can squeeze that one in there. Ah. That's not right even. Oh. Okay, again, let's and a lot of tail. Okay, so that's not okay for sure. And I'm jumping back and forth. Now we're at 5 semitones again. Let's go up to 11. And then I know I can't go that high. Yeah, but you know, music making, music production, even though we're talking about like normal beat making stuff, creating music is still a thing that has to have a feeling and emotion and a vibe, right? And that's why I'm jumping back and forth between different semitone pitch values, because these samples over here kind of make sense no matter what. But these ones, that's one type of emotion. And no, a better example here would be this. That's one type of emotion, and what I'm gravitating towards is this. Still the same notes, I mean, like that, but a different vibe, and it comes out much clearer in the mix in a higher pitch. And I don't know why I'm this slow today and constantly just pushing ahead. We have some drums for starters. Let's just add some samples here and see if we can build something. Not feeling it. And you know, and I know, it's all about the tempo. Let's go 88. Okay? Okay, another one of those paid super chats, and I'm not gonna miss this one. I'm not gonna let it go by. And it's Jacob, and it's 129 Swedish krona. Are you sure about that, man? That's because that's $13. You don't need to okay. Hello, Jacob. Nice to see you here. I appreciate you for just coming into the stream, but I also appreciate you as a content creator, as a YouTuber, as a personality, and as a person. I love watching the Swedish Velcro King flipping Asian samples into killer beats. That's what I'm trying to do. And Velcro, I don't have any Velcro left in the studio. In this new, I've found different ways to use things. But yeah, I appreciate you for saying that. I appreciate the super chat, and Jacob Hack. If you don't know anything about music production on iOS devices or mobile devices at all, and also like some cool teenage engineering stuff, check out Jacob Hack. Jacob Hack. Awesome guy. Awesome. And where was I? I need to find a balance here. And that's the balance. Could those two go together? Maybe so. I need to think ahead and make more versions. I know it's repetitive, but let's leave it repetitive. I know that it's repetitive, but let's leave it repetitive for now and just see if we can come up with more things. Again, A sharp minor. I don't know why that bugs me, but it does. A minor. Has a vibe. Yeah, I don't know. I'm running out of time, it feels like. So let's just do what I want instead of trying to listen to you guys. 91 BPM. We went from 85 to 88 to 91. Maybe 90. That's... let's keep a little bit of dignity here. Let's... yeah, 90. Do it. Now that didn't sound like it was in tune anymore. We're in C minor. A sharp minor. No, not gonna give in. Not doing A sharp minor. Oh, another super chat. Carbon vibes. Just wanted to thanks. Just wanted to say thanks for what you do. Thank you. Thank you. That's $5. Thanks. And we still have 153 people watching. I don't know if you're watching because I'm making the most fire beat ever, or if you're watching because this whole ordeal right here is something special. And even if that's what it is, you know, you're getting what you came for. This is the MPC X SE. That's why I don't want to do A minor, because I... No. little bit too obvious, but yeah. No piano. Maybe not a piano, but a great way to figure stuff out musically, you know? I'm moving so slow right now. Maybe let's squeeze some of these strings into there. Ah. Percussion could be a thing. Ah, string ensemble. Makes sense. Playing some other strings into this could be a good idea. But, you know, I need to... The reason I picked the sample was not because of the... Sorry, it wasn't because of the... those ones. I choose this sample because of... And I'm not saying that I want to go crazy with like that sort of stuff, but oh, is that true, Gresh? That Ave McCree did a stream today? That's cool. I had no idea. Even though I... Okay, double super chats. Why? Not why. Thank you. Number 1, love your videos, beats and tutorials from Stefan Schultz. Or Schultz. Why am I trying to pronounce last names when I don't know them? Thank you. I love that you love my stuff. I appreciate it so much. And another one immediately after. I'm here for the killer beats and killer vibes. Yeah, I don't know what you're getting out of this though, but we are making music and I am having a vibe. I kind of want to increase the vibe though. I don't have a lighter. But I do have some snus. And that's an old one. Okay, let me take a break for a second from the actual music stuff because I want to talk. Yeah. This is not going to go on for long. This is not going to be a rant or anything. However, I do have some thoughts and opinions about the MPC X that aren't just 100% positive. I'm not going to bash on it. It's not going to be a rant. You know, it's not that important, but some things about this one, that's not the right way to start that sentence. I love most of the things about the MPC X SE. Something I would want to see work in here though is the entire menu system in the MP. I would love everything on the screen to be usable from here. I know that I need to learn more about the Q-Link knobs and get that like into my muscle memory, and that's gonna speed up my workflow even more. That's fine. But I know it's gonna be a lot of navigation like this, and everyone doesn't love that, but I do. I love things like that, for real. But in many cases here, say, okay, this is a really bad example because almost everything here is accessible. But for some things, when I feel like there could be a smart way for me to navigate through the different pages with these ones, it just doesn't work. It doesn't jump to the right place. Let's see. Just the next step here could be to add a bassline, right? And in that case, let's just open up another track. I could do that by going here. That's fine. Is this a better example? It is. In this case, I can't see a way for me to navigate. Can you see this clearly? I think you can. There is no way for me to navigate here. If I want to change the type of my track to a plugin track, it would make sense to just go right and go there. And that's not what it does. I'm not sure I could change it here. Maybe I could in the pad. I actually don't think I can. In this case, I know it's going to be a lot of navigation here, but it would make sense for me to just be able to go here and switch into, make this into a MIDI track. The only way for me to do that is to click this with the touchscreen. And that's not the end of the world. I'm not complaining like that. But I just kind of expected the navigation to be more straightforward, you know, and be able to jump back and forth between every single thing, even though it would be a lot of this and a lot of that. But again, I love that. That's what I'm all about. The clicking, the navigation. And also, this is a better example. If we are here, for instance, no. If we are here. Okay, now I messed up where I am. Let's go track 2, track 1, sample. Cool. Program edit, here. I can switch between pretty much everything, but I can't get to the cycle velocity random or the one-shot node off, node on values. I can navigate through the like different columns of stuff, and I can go here, 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 but I can't go here. Messes me up. Just messes me up. Because when I got these and all of these ones, I thought we could do that. Bugs me a little bit. And the middle button here is normally the OK button, but let's say if I want to go into sample edit page and here do something, yeah, do what exactly? Sample edit. Let's pick something else. Let's do that one, and let's say that I want to do some processing to it. I want to do something. I want to here. That's a good example. When I made a mistake. From this page, I would want another button here to make me like go one step back in the menu. That's okay. That's yes. That's thumbs up, and I want one to go like thumbs down. You know. So whenever I get into a menu that I'm just not supposed to be in, I want to go back. Like that one. Takes me back. There's no other way on the hardware to go back in the menu system. As far as I know right now. Which is a little bit, you know, I like the hardware. I like the touchscreen too for some things, but not for navigation like this. If that would be possible to go like here, even if I would have to hold shift and go up, I would do that more than this. So that's one of my complaints, and that kind of applies to the entire ecosystem of the software, basically. Because I get into positions where I'm just trying to navigate like this fast, and it doesn't work. I have to go touchscreen. Again, I'm complaining about small things. I'm splitting hairs and everything like that, but it takes me out of the thing. And I don't even know if anyone is listening to this. Me being a nerd, you know? That's just what it is. So, that took me a little bit out of the music making, and that's what I needed. That's partly why I started talking about that. And there are some things that aren't perfect when it comes to the navigation of the operating system, I guess. Not the end of the world. The MPC X is a better MPC than all the other ones, by far. Does the MPC X SE necessarily make sense for you? I don't know. Might make sense, might not make sense. The midlife synthesis is in the chat. Cool. Another YouTuber, another person who spends a lot of time editing footage of himself, I guess. And also making music and talking about stuff that's really valuable. And he's a really friendly guy. And he invited me as a guest on his podcast. And woo! Everything. Sequence 1, I only have one sequence in 2 tracks. 1 hour and 44 minutes. One sequence, 2 tracks. And I started talking about bass and I just didn't do it. So. No piano, someone says. Okay, no piano then. But instead of piano, let's go sounds. And this is an even better example. Here I have to do a lot of navigation on the touchscreen interface itself. And in this case, there's not that many options to go for, you know? I can't do anything. Does not work. Can't switch between the different anything. This is all touchscreen. And maybe that's the entire meaning of this sound page. But I would just love to have a little box here to show me where I am and maybe go up here to go back. Oh, would be awesome to do from the hardware. Or here, I've started using this one and now I'm relying too much on it. I want to go plugins. Fucking can't. Plugins. Tube synth. Yeah, sure. Bass. And I did it again. Oh, it sucks so hard. Simple bass. That sounds good to me. A sharp minor. Let's go A sharp. Let's go harmonic minor. That's pentatonic minor. Definitely not. So what I'm playing, A sharp, C sharp, F sharp, G sharp. I want one with F sharp in there. C though? Huh. Reminds me of a Wu-Tang beat. Hobbida, 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 hobbida. The midlife synthesis is here. Sold the live for the X. Sold the X for the live 2. Live 2 got stolen. Sold my kidney for the X. So you bought the MPC X SE. Is that what I'm hearing, midlife? This is my hill and I will die on it. Yeah, it's my hill too. Not just yours. Come on. Natural minor. I don't know about that C note, but who cares? I don't need to use all the notes. Just because it lights up, you know? So that's the notes. Now let's find a sound. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, come on. Midlife synthesis. Show of hands. Who says accurate beats should go to Super Booth? I do. This guy says that I should go to Super Booth, but I'm not going. I am not going. Hello, Shave, and welcome to your first time catching me live. I'm kind of second guessing myself here. Adding that type of bassline, it's not fun, you know? Midlife, yeah, you're actually onto something in there. I don't know how much I've talked about this on the channel or at all, but okay, this makes me sound more strange than I actually am. The thing is this. I'm not a control freak. That's not what I am. I am socially awkward, and I don't love being around a lot of people. I could love it. In a place like Super Booth, I could love it. But that little bit of anxiety, plus I'm kind of nervous to do things logistically. So when it comes to like plane tickets and trains and sleeping arrangement and how to get from the hotel to the actual fare or what it is, and someone talked about you have to take a boat and get a ticket, and all that stuff kind of scares me away from it. So yeah, if I went with someone who had like their game on with all the stuff about logistics, I would be super cool about everything. But arranging everything myself, I just know that it's not gonna happen, you know. Booking the tickets, checking out where to sleep and how the traveling is between the hotel and the actual Super Booth place. I can't, you know, I need to be handled. That's the sad truth of it. And it's not because I had a brain tumor. Don't be like that. No, it's just me being awkward and a nervous person. Yeah. It's not that I hate traveling. It's just that I suck at it, and it makes me nervous. Yeah. Fuck Super Booth. That's where I landed. Fuck Super Booth. And this is. Let's just do a sub. That's too low. Let's record. Jacob, I'm getting to you. I'm just need to record this bassline. That's not what I was going for. And I failed to erase it. I don't want to see. Okay, I can't. Think first, record then. Simple. Better. Jacob, are there any features on that machine where you actually prefer using the touchscreen over buttons? Yeah, there is one. And that's where you kind of have to use the touchscreen. When you go to the effects page and load in some sort of effect here, you're getting this entire beautiful XY thing for applying effects. You know, that's where the touchscreen shines. And also sometimes when you're actually editing samples. Number 2. Number 1. Sometimes when you adjust a sample, zooming in and out like this and navigating like that makes a ton of sense. And then setting the start and end points with the knobs works in 4 different like strengths of how much you want to adjust it. But sometimes when you want to go really far, like in this case, the end point was set at the end of the sample, and then I had to like turn it way down to make it shorter. And doing that with a knob doesn't make sense. Using the touchscreen to just move that playhead way back to the left makes more sense. But that's kind of the only 2 things I really love the touchscreen for. But yeah, mainly the effects. That type of X and Y thing, I mean, I can't figure out another way to go about doing something like that. That's where the touchscreen is awesome. Again, this is slowly building. We are now listening to a drum track, a sample, and a bass line. Sometimes I feel like, oh, that's enough. I'm done. Not in this case. Not on the output. Let's go to the plugin and let's see if we can do something fun with the bass. Immediate fart sound. And let's go soft. Just to get some overtones. from this to maybe that. Okay, strings. Track 4, plugin, whatever. Sounds, studio strings, solo, and again with the buttons to navigate, and it doesn't work. Legato, is that what I'm trying to go for? Fly me to the moon. Something like that. This is just almost what I'm trying to do. And again, I want to go back. Let's do something bigger. That might be it. That's not the right note. Maybe just add some swelling to the whole string part. Over here. Let's do a quicker attack. I keep switching octaves. And here. It's a little bit much, but let's do it. And keep it lower in the mix. Okay, that would be better. kind of sucked. I don't know. And a little bit slower attack and less release. Like so. And lower. Now I'm kind of cheating. Adding minor things. But maybe we should actually try to go back to the sample to see if we can grab that one's in there, right? Yeah. Okay, let's do another classic accurate kind of thing. That one. Program edit samples, that one. And tail. A little bit too much. Stupid. So stupid. Delay and analog sync. Of course not. More like but still not. Yeah. Turn it down. Okay, the one shots are writing too long. Duplicate pads 1 to 3 and truncate them to part of the sample, second half. Then you can add them back on the offbeat to increase the pace of the sample. These ones or these ones? They're writing too long. Oh, that whole, the fact that it plays could be fixed in so many ways. Let's try the easiest one first. And I don't know necessarily if you're right though. I kind of like the way it is now, but one option could be to shorten it, add a tail. Well. I think I just want that one to be louder. Goodbye, midlife synthesis. Midlife synthesis. Synthesis. That's something different. Midlife synthesis. Okay. Again, I know that the pattern itself is repetitive, and we've heard it for hours by now. So let's try to come up with a switch up without going crazy with the. That's one. Yeah, okay. Again, the same thing. Doesn't fit in there, unfortunately. Okay, so let me try to evaluate where we are. Okay, the autofocus is going ham. Okay, I think I'm not gonna say that I'm done. I could add things for weeks, but in terms of this first sequence, I think we're gonna have to leave this one and move along. Let's lower the tempo by 2 BPM. Breathe for a second. You know, I've been at my day job for 8 hours. Then I came home, made some tacos, and kind of made the finishing touches to our living room. I've been painting it for a couple of days. I took off all the painter's tape and did everything. Now it looks kind of cool. Need to do some more stuff. But I've been renovating my house as well. So, work, food, renovating stuff, and now a beat. And the time is way more than I thought. So again, the same track, the same loop, but just 2 BPMs slower. Right now. Yep. 88 BPM is totally fine for this. That's good. The snare drum needs more punch, more crunchiness, and I need to add some dynamics to the hi-hat, and I need something else behind the sample in tune to help it out. Okay, there was a pattern you did earlier that went pads 12, 11, 10. Huh. Or are we talking? No. But 10, 11, 12. The other way around. 12. So the dynamics is a problem with the sample, because I'm sure you made sense in what you said, and maybe it's exactly this, but it feels like could definitely work as like a roundabout thing, but it's not just that they're loud. I can easily turn them down, and this is something I need to, if I want to turn them down, I should go here and do it with these knobs instead of the way I normally do it. So let's go down like, okay, I don't like not being able to see the... You're counting from the top. Yeah, but still. 8, 7, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6. Or 8, 7, 6. You're counting from the top. I don't know what. To me, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 2021. That's stupid. Because, listen, and has the same kind of function, but again with the dynamics, it feels like these ones, even though I lower them in volume, again, I gotta let go. Let's go to sequence 2. Boom. 88 BPM. 4 bars. Boom. Track 1. Okay, let's go back to sequence. Sequence 1. And copy sequence to sequence. Let's call it sequence 2, and let's put it in place of sequence 2. Boom. Now we have the same thing on sequence 2, and that's almost what I want, but let's take these ones out. No. Let's take these ones out. Erase those. And maybe not play the bass. Let's mute that real quick. And what I'm thinking here is just to come up with some other type of pattern. What could be doable though is to just if we were in a lower pitch, maybe that could work. And I was here, wasn't I? So let's find something else. Maybe we could sounds kind of synthy, right? And I still have the other track going with the synth, with the strings. So let's mute that too. Boom. And again, if we are on sequence 1, we're getting that whole vibe. And then we move into sequence 2. Yeah, we could do a secondary pattern using the strings. I think I'm onto something, but it takes a little bit of effort. We had oh, I have 2 of those. Something like that, right? It's too much. It's too much of the same. Maybe let's just... I keep saying that it's getting too repetitive, but I also keep going back to this pad on the first. So in that case, I'm getting 4 of those in a 4-bar loop, and that's not what I want. So let's try to come up with something that's, you know, that one, something, 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 something else, and that one. So extend the way we think about it. That's another one. Cool. I wish I recorded that. And I see that a lot of you guys are liking this, but I'm still thinking about this as a secondary pattern from the other one with the whole, you know? So this one is not replacing that one, it's adding to it. It's not super tight. I need to clean it. It's not super tight. I need to clean that up, but bear with me. Okay, something's wrong there. Okay, I think I've got it now. Erase. So I think I've got it. Immediately fucks up. Something like that. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I could press Shift Rec. That's right. Okay, that's a bit repetitive, but not as bad as I thought. The question is, that's the answer. That's the answer. It works. Yeah, the last note is totally off, but off in terms of timing. So let's see if we can nudge it there. No, the rhythm is not right here, so that one needs to be like there. Now I'm messing up. Oh, I'm selecting both of them. That's not what I meant to do. So that yeah, and then that one right. So it becomes yeah, and just the last note being, how can it be that off? Looks alright. And it's no. That's difficult to get that one right in timing. Why is it that difficult? Am I just being too picky now? How much am I using that one? Maybe I just need to go program edit, envelope. Could I? Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. Now I want the rest of the notes on that one. Yeah, I could change the start time. I applied an envelope instead. Okay, so now we think that sounds kind of cool. Let's do sequence 1 and then sequence 2. We're gonna hear that one again. No. Transition didn't work. Yeah, I like the idea here, but in terms of the actual going from sequence 1 to sequence 2, doesn't work. Something with the timing. So let's check the mid again. And Jacob, you asked me a while ago if there's something I like about the touchscreen over the physical stuff, and this is definitely one of them. This is what machine is by far worse at. Editing MIDI data like this is fantastic. Okay, so and I have no idea how many people are still here. Still over 100. That I did not expect that. I expected to have like 40 people left. Now there's 136 of you. Thank you, Cole. It's not too repetitive. Thank you. It's getting late. Thanks for a great evening. Thank you for being here. Take care. How much do you notice the 4 GB versus 2 GB? Not a lot, actually. Not a lot, but I didn't do like proper stress testing. But I made a project here where I just went crazy with the plugins. Effects, of course, but also like multiple instances of the different plugins, plugin instruments. And I doubt that I would be able to do that in that way on the MPC 1, for instance, because of the difference in RAM. I'm not noticing it a lot, but it's nice to have it. But I haven't had this one for super long. But this whole thing that I'm doing when I'm editing the parts, jumping back and forth on the timeline like this, that is such a game changer too. Just these knobs over here to locate, jump between events, and in this case, I don't know what that's called, bars, because that's not available on the 1 or on the Live 2, but it is there on the Key 61. So I kind of picked up on it, and then it quickly becomes second nature here, because you don't have to listen to the entire loop if you're trying to edit something at the end of it. Makes a difference. X has the same CPU. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. I haven't double checked on that, but I think it does. Now, let's again see the transition between the first and the second pattern here. And now when I talked about it, let's not listen to the entire sequence. Let's listen to half of it. and then sequence 2. Oh, that's new. No. That's a problem. So let's see if we can adjust the I'm on the wrong page. I'm on the wrong page and I changed the volume of something massively. That's gonna be over there. Okay, so changing the start point. Or again, just chicken out and add a fade in. Maybe. Okay, doesn't work like that. Maybe now. Maybe now. Who knows? Sequence 1. No. 1 and yeah, but okay, let's menu, let's save this project. I need to breathe for a couple of seconds. Give me a name for this beat. It's probably never going to be released, but it still needs a name in the MPC. So help me out. Please. Elite on the beat with the super chat. No, that's not a super chat. That's not a message. It's just a diamond and $2. Thank you. Getting money from this is awesome. Feels a bit strange, but still cool. I do the same thing sometimes when I watch people. It's great. Untitled 2. Untitled 01. Sorry. Asian Dream. Laid Back. Samurai Glass. Anubis. Antonio's Cheese. Donatello. Ah, that's my favorite turtle. Starting point. Yeah, I like Donatello. Let's go with Donatello. And that also makes sense because he's with me on the stream for the first time. And it's Donatello. Velcro pants. Yeah. I had a thing when I joined when you did a lot of live streams, Jacob. You're talking about gaming. Was it Rust? I had something I always told you in the chat. Some kind of game. Some kind of survivor game. Was it Rust? I'm not sure. But yeah, that one to you for calling me out on the Velcro. Donatello's Revenge. Okay. So, Revenge. Instead of Shredder's Revenge, of course. That makes sense. Rust. Yeah. Rust. Donatello's Revenge. Let's listen again to sequence 1 and then sequence 2 of Donatello's Revenge. But I'm glad I just remembered to save it because I don't know if I love this beat, but I like it enough. So, main, sequence 1. Yeah, obviously, there's one thing I want to do here. I keep changing my mind when it comes to starting points of samples and applying envelopes to fade them in and stuff. both because they don't really work in terms of timing, but also because I want things to move and flow. And what's the best thing to do when you want things to move and flow? Sidechain. So let's sidechain here on the kick. Let's go for dynamics. Let's go for mother ducker input. And on my entire track 1, I made a mistake, but here on the entire track 1, let's go for mother ducker. Mother ducker, yeah. But again, on track 2, the drums, I put the mother ducker on the entire program, and that's not right. I want to do it just on the kick. Mother ducker input. So we're getting the input to mother ducker from just that pad, and we are assigning it to the entire program of the sequence. All right. Obviously not. Mother ducker and mother ducker input. It's right here. To bus 1, of course. That's what I want. On track 1. From bus 1. So we should have some sidechaining going on. Yeah, and we do. Just messed about with the threshold. Maybe a little bit of side chaining helps. But again, sequence 1 and then 2. Yeah, the volume gets a little bit carried away. Yeah, the tom rolls are too late. Maybe. The toms in the sample, I'm just gonna leave that. That's a part of it. I'm not happy here, but whatever. We have some stuff going on. We need to add the bass back, and the whatever else I added. I have no idea what I did. Track 1, sample. Track 2, drums. Track 3, bass. Track 4, strings. Yeah. Let's see if that works. Just need to replace some notes on the bass line. And I totally lost myself. Where am I? That's the note. Let's try. Even more simple, but I think it makes sense in this case. And my timing might have been really bad. Let's go track 1, mute. Track 3. That's the bass, right? Yeah. That's not good. Maybe I could add a piano on just this little switch up. I think I like that. And, you know, listening to that sequence a couple of times over just doesn't work. Flat out. But again, with the piano, well. I don't know. A part of me kind of want to add something more like dynamic is not the right word, but something that's soft filter, something in the background that just that could smooth the entire thing out. But let's fire up the wave state and see if we can do something. Scratch some vocals. Yeah, of course. Yeah, at least for YouTube, that's gonna happen sometime. Are you using 2 different USB cameras and connect them to 2 USB ports? Now, these are my 2 normal mirrorless cameras from Sony, feeding HDMI signal into my audio video switcher, so I can do this from a hardware unit, or I can do, you know, stuff like that and stuff like this if I wanted to. So I wanted the computer to have to work as little as possible with the stream. So a video switcher handles the entire, like, connecting things, and then I have one single HDMI going into a capture card, a cam link into the computer. So OBS is just sending out one single stream, and I'm doing everything from the switcher. Super expensive and unnecessary, but I think it's fun. Wave state. That's a different type of vibe, you know? I don't know. Jacob, thanks and bye. I'll be treated like the button. Cool. The ghost sound? Really? The theremin kind of thing? Now I heard something on the sample that needs to be fixed too. Just a minor thing. I'm not a big fan of doing this always, but in this case, I think it's really gonna work. An analog sync delay. You know, in quarter notes, maybe that amount of feedback. No. And way more wet. Way less wet, way more dry. Yeah. Okay, goodbye, Jacob. Can someone explain that to me? Because I'm not sure I like that. Maybe an octave up to make it stand out. No, not that octave. Are we like playing a melody, or are we just filling up the like space? An octave lower? Then it becomes a cello. Maybe not. I like it way more like that, just to fill out the like audio spectrum, than an octave up and playing a melody. Vinyl Chapter just got his MPC X SE, I guess. What's up, fam? Received mine today around 1 p.m. Eastern Time and here in North Carolina. I immediately thought, after going through it for 2 hours, I'm probably going to have a hell of a gear sell. Okay, so you mean selling other stuff in the studio because you got this one? Yeah, that makes sense. Again, it's been a while since we heard sequence 2, and maybe that's the place for the theremin. It's not a theremin, it's a theremin type of sound. Fuck yeah. That's what we're talking about. Then I need to route this one in here. I've only connected one single input right now, so there we are. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. On the first, what were you guys thinking? On the first sequence over here? Okay, that also works. But I like it more on sequence 2. Record as audio. Fine. Input 1. And yeah. where this is going. And leaving a few notes out of there for a reason. But do we want to do something to it? Yes, we do. %. Let's do some type of effect. A big part of me wants to go with the delay again. Let's try something. No, it's not one. No, let's try something crazy and creative. No, it's not that type of sound. The sound is weird enough in itself. So let's not do that. Let's instead, first of all, we need to apply an effect on it. An EQ. I mean, first we need to apply an EQ and just take some of those out. Some of the low mids. I don't want to go like this. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to scoop out a little bit of the low mids. And that's, I don't know, that's one of my like tips for everything. When you do EQ, think of it more as a subtractive type of thing than additive. That's going to change your life forever. Okay, we have an EQ, and then we have a delay. And I'm going to use the same old delay as I always do, because that's just the one I like. Makes it a little rhythmical. Maybe in 8th notes. Yeah, and then yeah, but less. Now I think we did the sorry. Now I think we did the thing that's gonna change the way we think about the secondary pattern forever. Let's go. Sequence 1. Sequence 1. The switch up with the missing kick drum. That was some kind of glitch by accident, but I liked it. Sequence 1 followed by sequence 2. Yeah, starting to like this. One general thing here though. Maybe some processing on this entire sample track. I don't know what to go for. I want to do something. Now I'm in the totally wrong place. No, this is the right place. Why can't I? Oh, okay. That's me. That's bad. I'm on the stupid page. And I do everything wrong. Solo and mute kind of works in a strange way, but here we are. Yeah, we're still not in the right place, so let's be here. MIDI, track 1, solo, effects, decimator. Could we add a little bit of crunch? I mean, a little bit. No, you can't click the data wheel. That's not a thing you do. And it makes total sense not to do it. By the way, it makes total sense. Little bit of crunch. And just that delay when it plays out. And we are on sequence 1, sequence 2. Hey, where did my that one go? It's right there. It is right there. To me, that whole thing, thank you, made a big difference. Yeah, I've tried to, yeah, my first day with this one, I kept pushing this button all the time. But I find myself using these ones that I've already complained about a lot. I love this. I wish it had a different style and be more higher up and more clicky. But this and the enter knob here totally defeats the purpose of being able to press this one down. I always found that a little bit clunky. This works so much better. And you know what, guys? Here in Sweden, it's 2 a.m. I'm still confused by this AM and PM thing. 2 at night. And I came from work, I went home, I made some food, I worked on our living room, and now I've done this for 3 hours. Yeah. And I'm kind of happy with the outcome. Not super excited, but kind of happy. Need to put some more work into the drums. Yeah, let's first of all just make that snare snap a little bit. Again, a bunch of ways to do that. But my first thought is just EQ. And we can't listen to that like this in a vacuum. We gotta hear it in context. Yeah, could work. Let's turn it off for now and use the enhancer instead. Yep. Yeah, thank you, Elite on the beat. I've done that through the entire session. Just going here, straight 8-note chords, and now it feels like I've already kind of filled up a lot of the space. So playing it down here. Feels kind of washed out. Up here. Maybe like switching the notes around. You know what? Sequence 2 maybe? No, that's already too strange. Let's do something for sequence 1. Not the whole reggae thing. You know that about me? Now when the mouth doesn't work anymore. One thing that you probably don't know about me is how much I hate, well, it's a strong word, how rarely I listen to reggae. It's not my thing. This is what I'm thinking here. This whole piano thing works. But I don't want to make it like into a part of the loop. if that makes sense, and having it play all the time. It needs to be like in a section of the entire arrangement. I'm not gonna record it at all for now, but I'm gonna keep in mind that that might be something I would want to. No, okay, what am I talking about? Let's copy the sequence and call it sequence 1B. That's how I do things. In place of sequence 3. Boom. And let's go here and let's but I'm playing the notes on the MPC Keys 61 with the piano instrument that's also available here. So why would I record the audio from one MPC to another MPC of the same kind of generation? I could just record it in here as MIDI, right? And I transposed that note, right? Let's see if I can do this as quickly as I want to, or else I'm just not going to do it at all. Track 6. Let's go for the sounds, and let's go for the stage piano. Ballad D. Where's that even located? Classic. No. No, right there. And that's the same piano. Sorry about that. I did something to it, right? I added no reverb. Yeah, and I'm gonna put it way lower in the mix, or right now. This works. I can do better than that. And I couldn't help myself from putting a few single notes in there. Ah. You know what? It's almost 2:30 in the morning. And the only thing I want to do right now is just to move over to my turntable and try out some scratching stuff. But it feels like I'm going to take this video down and re-edit it and put it on the channel as a video. And then I want scratch that isn't filmed from this and that angle because the turntable is over there. And rearranging all the cameras now, no, not really what I'm gonna. Okay, that camera. Okay, bear with me. I don't promise. I'm not promising that I'm doing this. I'm just gonna test something out. Well, it's gonna go black for a second. Hang on. And we just lost the overhead camera and it turned into this, which kind of could make sense. Just kinda. And we still have my face. Is this good content? Yeah.
Rockin' the beat. Rockin' the beat.
Rockin' the beat. Someone asks here, when I do streaming on Twitch, then I'm able to download the video in 1080p and then re-edit it and do whatever I want. And the last time I live streamed on YouTube, that wasn't really true. From YouTube's thing, I had to like download a 720p version, and that sucked, so I had to use another tool and get a full 1080p version, and the frame rate wasn't all there. It's not perfect, but it kind of works. And in this case, I think I'm going to do something like that. But yeah, I'm just going to have a little bit of a scratch jam with some normal classic samples and see if that works. Because this beat could either be really scratch friendly or the exact opposite of that. So let's try. And then we're going to say goodbye. But I remembered one thing. Now we're down to under 100 people, 95. I'm not the best person at this, or I haven't been, but I'm getting better. People are always talking about starting a community, and that's not really what I'm trying to go for, but I have a Discord server, and we have some people in there that are really talented beat makers and producers, and it's a great platform for having more conversations and stuff. I see people are asking questions in the chat, and I can't address all of them, and people are helping each other out and stuff. And we could do all that in the Discord server. That's a complicated way of saying, hey, join my Discord server. So what I want to say is, hey, join my Discord server. Create channel. No, that's invite. This link will never expire. Copy. Cool. So I'm just gonna put the link to the Discord server in the chat. If you don't know what it is, just download Discord. It's a computer software or an app on your phone, and it's some sort of community kind of thing. It's nice, trust me. And people used to be kind of active on my Discord, and then I wasn't, and then everything just died. So it's not a lot of activity in there, but if you want to like meet other people who makes beats and are interested in what I do, because I am the one who's having the Discord channel, if that makes sense. It's not that everyone is a fanboy of me. That's not what it's about. But meet other people and talk about stuff, and I'm there too. And you know, just join the damn server. It's a fun thing to do. And honestly, I'm realizing that I'm getting kind of lonely doing this without having a lot of people to talk to about it. So Discord, definitely a cool thing, but don't expect a lot of people to be there. But if you want to help out with something or contribute with your own opinions, or have I sold it yet? Yeah, join that, chit chat, and this is the beat, some scratch, and then I'm gonna go to bed, because tomorrow we're going to buy a lot of shelves and putting an entire like frame of shelves on the big wall in the living room. So that's going to be a lot of work. And this camera angle is not perfect, but that's what I have. Boom. I don't want to set up a thing where it goes between sequences. I'm just going to change it manually.
Rocking the beat, rocking the beat, the beat, rocking the beat, rocking the beat. Rockin' the beat, rockin' the beat. Rockin' the beat. Rockin' the beat. Hey yo.
Sequence 1 again, just as a palette cleanser. Yeah, there's obviously more stuff in the sample I want to use, and there's obviously a bunch more ways to flip it, like using I could do this in so many ways. Let's just make one more sequence that's really similar to the main one, but just adds a little bit of variation. Not because I don't have to go to bed, because I really have to go to bed, but because I need to remember that this one has more potential. So this is going to be sequence 4. Am I even doing this right? I'm getting super tired. Yeah, and let's delete that. And let's do it again. Without a top angle. Can I? Could I? This is so fishy. Oh, that's terrible. That's even worse. Does that make sense to you guys? I don't know. Yeah, Akai is in the right direction. Yeah. Why did that sound so weird? Because it generally has too much delay. Okay, let's do that one more time. And totally missed the pad. This is the easy stuff. Should be the easy stuff. I can't use that pad, but I could hit a pad. Okay, I can't do this with the string track here. That needs to be emptied out, and then we need to go back to the sample and take that out. Now I shouldn't have any strings. Wrong pad again. I need to go to sleep. What's happening? Nothing's there. that voice? Okay, let's listen to the entire thing. Something is somewhere. First of all, we still have the strings. Why? Erase the strings. The strings are gone. See, okay, sequence 4, track 2, 1. Focus. That's so much better. Was that a bit too? Yeah, I got nervous and put that too early, I think. It should be there. Sure. And this one, or maybe not that one. Okay, makes sense. Now I know, now I know. And then some type of switch up on that one with the drums. And now I'm upside down. You know what, guys? I was supposed to just make a little bit of music for a little bit of time and then just leave and go to bed. And it ended up with this. 11, 12, 1, 2, and almost 3 o'clock. Almost 4 hours of live streaming this. Yeah, it is what it is. It's passion, it's art, it's creativity, it's beats, it's what I want to do, and then I get stuck doing it. And normally I don't work on a beat like this for 4 hours, but I've also talked to you guys through the process, and it is what it is. I think this was fun, and I'm kind of happy with everything. Not super proud of this beat, but it's good enough. Whew. So yeah. Again, just to make sure that I'm a douchebag about it, the link to my Discord server. Again, not a lot of traffic there, but it would be cool. So, the stream is about to end for sure. Sequence 1, 2, and then 4. It's cool. However, time to go to bed. Time to make stuff happen tomorrow and whatever. So that camera can officially be turned off. Boom. And again, I'm not going to promise to do these live streams too often, because apparently I get sucked into it and time just flies. But we've done an entire beat making live stream with the MPC X SE. I think that's cool and fun and nice. And I'm happy that you guys are here. Right now, 89 of you. And that's, that's cool. On Twitch, I get like 2. So, thanks a lot again. Yeah, it's too long. I'm gonna make this video privated or unlisted, and then do something else with the content that I made. So this entire stream will not be available, maybe for Patreons. I don't know about this. I'm gonna have to think about things, but yeah. Thanks a lot for being here, and I appreciate the feedback and the following and the support and the super chats and everything. But this is crazy. I need to go to bed right now. I can't speak clearly. Thanks again, and see you guys in the next stream whenever that happens. And goodbye. Accurate Beats is officially out.